Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another Boruto 2 Blue Vortex discussion. Today, we're going to be going over the community response, looking at you guys' thoughts and discussions and etc. over on the Patreon, as well as over on the YouTube channel, looking at all of your predictions. The chapter will be coming out on the 19th this month, so we're recording this on the 15th, so you'll probably be seeing this around the 17th or 18th, depending on when we get the chapter spoilers in full. And I am adding this in now post recording. This is the 18th. We still don't have spoilers. So best thing I can tell you is if you clicked on this and you thought that this is the chapter review, you'll want to check in on the 21st, since the chapter review editor typically needs 2 days to do the review, because it looks like I'm not going to be able to start working on the review until we get the literal translation. And I'm going to have to go through some hurdles to get the Japanese raw scans in order to double check what's on the official when I script the review. So I thank you for your patience. So without further ado, let's look at what you guys got to say over on Patreon, and then we're going to go over to YouTube and see what all you guys got to say on YouTube. So my guy LC is predicting, yo, I hope all is well and you enjoyed your vacation. You deserve it. I absolutely did. For those of you guys who are not in the know, I took my first vacation, and I want to say 7 years. I went to Hawaii and really got to enjoy myself and got to stay at a family member's location. Everything very, very beautiful. My God, yo, some of the Polynesian women I've seen out there, my God, yo, I might move out there, motherfucker. Yo, oh man, I seen, like, I was in Walmart, right? I saw one of the most beautiful women I ever seen. I was like, man, I don't know what you, I didn't say it, I was thinking though, right? I was like, I don't know what you are. This sounds so racist. I was like, I don't know what you are, but goddamn, you beautiful. Yo, I was out there acting a fool, man. Oh my God. But yeah, let me get back on it though. Yeah, I got a vacation. I feel refreshed. I am ready to go right now. Let's see. Feels like I'm always slightly off on the timing / pacing. So here goes. Kawaki confronts Amado about his limiters this chapter. We see Code searching for Boruto in the same area the Shinju and Shinobi are. Jura comes to Konoha to pay off his library late fees. You got that part right. The spoiler showed us he's in Konoha looking for books. Himawari is trying to leave the village and stop the Sand and Leaf Shinobi, rather than directly engaging with the Shinju. Follow them to where they're going, only to be walked into a trap, since they knew the whole time. Surrounded by the two of them and a ton of claw grimes. Cliffhanger is Konohamaru cut off from the rest of 1v1 with Matsuri. Reach prediction, Shikamaru smokes some of that hidden leaf. He's about to get packed up. Oh my God. His whole office for Kakashi. Have a great day. Yo, okay, that was funny. I can see some of that though, right? I can see some of that. That's actually, I don't think that's bad pacing, like in terms of idea. So Jura did come to Konoha, and I could see like Matsuri and Ryu luring the rest of them into a trap. I could see that. I could see that. That would be a nice plot twist. And these Shinju, they are forward thinking, so that's a good idea. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. I would not be mad at that. Let's see. Aokiji, the Forsaken Storyteller. You my God, man. What's going on? So what's good? I'm going to keep this one brief. We're probably going to see the kickstart of Konohamaru versus Matsuri and Ryu versus Sarada and Mitsuki. Kawaki will confront Amado and Boruto, contact Koji, and maybe Momoshiki pull a Johnny Silverhand and talk to Boruto briefly. Still holding out on that one. Yeah, we need that Momoshiki greatness, man. We need that absolutely. Jay Brizzle, another one. That's my One Piece guy that's on Kenshin right now too. Kenshin greatness. That reboot is amazing. I will forever preach that to the rooftops are done. Let's see. All I know is before this and the sand situation is over, Boruto saving Frada Hamaru. And I'm so confident that if this doesn't happen, Nami will be my queen. Well, of course, Nami is the queen. Everybody knows that. Like, it's Nami, and then it's Vivi, and then it's Rebecca, and then it's a whole bunch of other characters. Then it's Perona, then it's Nico Robin, then all the way down at the bottom, you got Big Mom, and then you got Boa Hancock. Patrons know what I'm talking about. The ones that's in the Discord server, they know. Let's see. Also, Boruto is Ada's man. You recycled Naruhina and Narush. Ooh, man, he chose violence. I might do that one. Get wrecked. We Shidori, we ran. Oh, I need to make a shirt of that, man. Yo, I need to make a shirt of that. That'd be pretty awesome right there. We Shidori, we ran. Like as in like Kakashi puts the Shidori through Ren, and like we Shidori re Ren is a playoff of the We Were Singon, We Win shirt, which was a playoff of that Kamala Harris campaign slogan, we vote, we win, or we fight, we win, whatever the hell she said. Like, I should remember this. The election was not that long ago. Oh, man. Yo, that was a good one. I like that, man. Let's see. P.S. Chocho is mid. Oh, Tommy's not going to like that. Let's see. We all know that's for. Yeah. Yo, I peeped that one. I was like, yo, he asking for it. Let's see. Charismatic Charles says, that name never fails to get me, man. Like, you know how big a set of balls you got to have to say, my name is Charismatic Charles? Let's see what you got to say, man. We're going to see Team Konohamaru planning a strategy against the Shinju. I think we'll also see a little bit more Leaf drama involving the leadership and or Kawaki and Amado. Not sure if we'll get the fight with the Shinju this chapter, but will you either get the beginning of a fight or a setup for a fight next chapter? Most likely not this chapter, but I really think this is the fight where we finally see Sarada use her MS and we finally see Boruto rendezvous with Team Konohamaru. He may not show up to the fight starts, so it might be the next chapter, but I would love to see him there to help plan a strategy. I think the Boruto's definitely gonna rendezvous. I could definitely see that. You know, it'd be cool if like we took a break from Boruto. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that, but like if Koji's saying I want all these people here, and it just happens to be people that Boruto's been on missions with before, oh, Boruto's gonna show up there. And like the teamwork that they could pull off, oh my god, that muscle memory is gonna go crazy. Let's see. IK Time says, that's another one of my One Piece guys, man. What you guys say, man? Man, that One Piece channel, man, when we start doing the content over there, we gotta finish the videos to Naruto Explained, where, you know, we're doing like that reboot for April 2025 to the end of the year, where the top 15 days each month are videos edited by other editors. We're in June right now in terms of videos done prepared, and then once we get the rest of the year done, which I'm spending a lot of money on that, but like once we get the rest of the year done, we're gonna switch over and we're gonna start working on that One Piece channel. All the editors doing this stuff, I'm gonna use them for that. Oh man, I got some stuff, man, because you reawoken some of the ideas I had for like One Piece content. Let's see. Team 7 will prepare to fight Matsuri and Ryu, but that won't happen in this chapter, or it'll be shown briefly and more will be continued next chapter. Kawaki will either confront Amado this chapter or will be shown on his way to his location. Boruto will appear very briefly, contacting Kashi and Koji. I can see that. I can see that too. That wasn't a bad guess. Oh Snap says, and my guy's been here for a minute. What's up, Oh Snaps? Let's see. Yo, Naruto Explained fam. Hope you all doing well, my man. Let's see. Considering how we saw lots of talk in the previous chapter and a cliffhanger to a potential fight, it seems like we might get a bit of both the following chapter. I can see that. And it'd be full battle mode. We might see an engagement between Kawaki and Amado, or Ada and Sumire, or Shikamaru and the elders following the blunder, and lastly Boruto and Koji on the updates. Not bad. On the battle side, it feels like either a divide and conquer situation with Ryu and Matsuri. One will stay to fight and the other will find Boruto's trail, so all bets are off there. Throughout these chapters, we may get a glimpse of Momoshiki, because we've already seen I agree with that, and like there's like a video that's on private, right? And that's not private, it's unlisted, where I talk about like the Momoshiki stuff. I agree with that. I agree with that. Absolutely. I think you're cooking there. Let's see. Bionic Roach says, what the hell is a Bionic Roach? I need to look that up, man, because I feel like I'm missing something. Like, what's a Bionic Roach? Because I know what bionic means. I know what a roach is, but like, okay, hold on. Let's see. I know y'all like, yo, why he always gotta go off the rails? This is why you don't want me streaming, because I'm liable to say whatever the hell comes to my mind. Let's see. Hey, man, hope all is well with you and the family. Thank you for what you do. Just being able to listen while driving or sitting at home has helped my mental a lot over the last couple of years. Forever grateful to you. I don't really have a prediction. I think mine would mirror everybody's, but I do got 2 questions. What you got? Let's see. Do you think we'll get Momoshiki's backstory? And do you think there's an otsutsuki out there that would cause Momoshiki to freak up if he or she ever showed up? Yeah, I definitely think that, you know, because let's just be real for a second, right? Like, there's probably no bigger Momoshiki fan than me in this community. I've not done a Momoshiki video essay. That'd be something you guys get next year. But like, here's the thing, right? It's very telling that Momoshiki's inside of Boruto. And he's like, oh, okay, Naruto and Sasuke are fighting Ishiki. Let me keep my ass hidden away. And he waits until after Ishiki is done. And then he makes himself known. The whole time Boruto's sitting there getting his arm broken, all this other stuff, he ain't never take over Boruto's body. He didn't even attempt to. I know like the chakra thing and the mental state of the mind and all this other stuff, I get it. But it's one of those things like, I feel like the signs were always there. They're like, Momoshiki knew better. Like, oh, Ishiki's here, yo, time to hide. So definitely there. In terms of a backstory, I kind of hope we don't get one. Like, I like what Ikimoto said, and I think it was either Ikimoto or Kishimoto. I can't remember which one said it in that France interview, but, you know, he said, you know, the beauty of what you have with Boruto is that, like, the villains, they're just bad for the sake of being bad. And it's a good contrast to Naruto. Like, not everyone needs a super sad backstory. It's like, to use a Dragon Ball example without going too into depth, like, we don't have a huge backstory for Frieza. He's just an asshole, and that's fine. So I'm completely fine with that. Like, even like with Sukuna and Jujutsu Kaisen, same thing. Like, we know a little bit about Sukuna, but at the end of the day, he's just an asshole. So, I mean, I'm fine with that. There goes the video, demonetized, age restricted. Like, for those who don't know, like, if you cuss too much in a YouTube video, they either demonetize it with like very limited ads, or they age restrict it, which kills your CPM. Let's see, but like on your mental state of mind, brother, like if I can do anything make you feel better, man, like that puts a smile on my face, man. That puts a smile on my face. And like, again, I just like doing the videos like this because like I get to talk to you guys like best friend to best friend, like you sitting here on the couch next to me in the office while I'm recording in front of the PC and everything. So, you know, it's cool, man. I like doing these, man. Like 2025, I keep saying I'm tooting my horn. People, it's on Patreon. You see the heat that is over here on Patreon. April 2025, we got a fully loaded clip. Let's see, Tommy Bunny Bread. My only prediction is new techniques from Sarada and Mitsuki. You know what? I do feel like if Sarada does fight, we gotta see that Mangekyo Sharingan. Mitsuki, unless he's playing hide the snake or somebody, I don't see him doing nothing. Let's see. Sage Kyle Ken says, yo, what's good? Love and peace and good health to you, my guy. I want action, Team 7 and help. Why they gotta be the help? Oh man, there's a joke there, but you know, people so sensitive now. You know, I might get canceled. I make the joke I want to make. And versus the tree mutant. Konohamaru leading the charge and tactics respectfully. I kind of want that too. I want Ada to discuss or instigate the whole love triangle thing with Sumire. I want that too, man. Yo, on some real stuff, right? Like I really want to see Ada kind of gaslight Sumire, be like, hey, you know, that's kind of messed up that Sarada didn't take your feelings into consideration like that. You love Boruto, right? Why you love Boruto so much? Oh, I'd love to see it. And let's see. Or Damon confronts Sumire, leaving Ada alone. I think that's coming, definitely. You know, I know I pissed off some of the Class Rep fans because I had Damon on the thumbnail pulling on her hair and etc. Oh, you always make fun of Class Rep. You always make fun of Sumire. You always make fun of Kawaki. I troll every character if you ain't got a sense of humor. Anyway, Bug Shinju makes his first move, not likely. Anything with Himawari, I kind of feel like now that we know from the sneak peek, which this was before the sneak peek that you wrote this, now that we know Jura's here, I kind of feel like we're going to see Himawari. Let's see. Boruto receives intel on a toad being found, and the fight involving his old team, Boruto and Kawaki, perhaps to intervene, allowing Kawaki to witness the flying Raijin. I mean, he's seen him teleport. That'd be interesting, though. I kind of see what you're going with on that. That'd be interesting. Let's see. Red Eyes Itachi My hopes for the chapter are 1, Kawaki and Amado intervene / altercation. 2, Sage Mode Mitsuki versus Ryu, because I believe Mitsuki is the strongest member of Team 7 on this mission. Let's see, and should be able to hold his own while everyone else fights against Masa. I know somebody's flaming in the comment section. You saw the clip rider. Shut up. Momoshiki and Jura. Yo, Naruto Explained wilding right now. Momoshiki and Jura and Konoha with Momoshiki planning his next move. Lord Krios. Let's see. I think we're gonna get an action-heavy chapter between the awakened Shinju for starters. We're going to have Team 7 monitor the Shinju for a bit longer to see what they're up to, in which we'll watch the Shinju talk about Koji's potential location. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't be mad if we start off with that. I feel Matsuri or Ryu Shinju is going to sense the shinobi on the outskirts, which starts a battle interaction for, because they could sense, Jura could sense Naruto, or not Naruto, but Kurama, but he thought it was Naruto. That's a good point. And Matsuri Shinju is going to go off against Konohamaru, who I think will be assisted by Sarada and forgot her name, Yodo, the Sand Village girl. Ryu is going to fight the remainder, where I can see Mitsuki in her Sage mode. If it's not action heavy, I can see it cutting over the board. So then the next chapter focus on fight. I can see that. I think that's good. Zeko says, hello, mate. Will I see a fight between Ryu and Matsuri versus... I see a fight between Matsuri and Ryu versus Team 7 plus board. So maybe Koji at the end. Koji's got to stay hidden. Like, if I'm right about him being the Oracle from... but he is a shinobi, so I could see that. Okay. Some talk with Sarada and gotta hope MS Sarada and something from Momoshiki. We need that Momoshiki greatness. Let's see. Benito D. Cooch says, did I say Cooch or is it Couch? I might have butchered that one. I might have butchered that one, man. See, we got, yo, what's up? It's that time of the month again. Absolutely. Hoping to one day meet you in person if you're still in Seattle. Yeah, man. I know I'm gonna be up there sometime in 2025. Still waiting for like the actual date for my in-law to get transferred up there. I'm not sure what part of Washington is gonna be wherever the army base is up there. But I don't have like the actual date because there's some stuff going on with getting his unit transferred there and some more stuff. Really not looking forward to that long drive. That's going to be extremely long. But you know, I mean, that's family, man. You do what you got to do for family. Be on the road for probably 2 or 3 days driving. That's going to be extremely fun because it's going from the East Coast all the way over to the West Coast, man. Long drive. I can't wait to get up there, man. You know, like I've been on the West Coast a few times, man. I love it. I cannot wait to get up there. Let's see. Now let me cook. Here are the predictions for chapter 17. I believe Matsuri and Ryu will spot Konohamaru team and the others, and thus the battle will begin. I am more than sure that we are going to win, even though there is a chance that Mitsuki gets severely injured. Remember, this team has been assigned using 10 Directions Koji. Okay, let's see. Then Ada hunt will begin, although Jura doesn't want to destroy the village. Momoshiki and Hidari both pull up to Konoha looking for their targets. I can see that. On the other side, we might see Konohamaru's new power, his Sage Melt with the monkey. Fingers crossed. Yo, fans really want that, man. Or something very relevant to give him all his credit due. Despite all his potential new powers, I still believe he'll get injured along with Mitsuki. Wow. Sarada might be in trouble, but she will get herself together regardless. Kawaki confronts Amado regarding his hidden power / limiter, and some bombshells could be revealed, or he'll simply gaslight him. Koji planning next move with our GOAT Boruto. Boruto and Kawaki might team up to fight any enemy that shows up, but this time there's a chance that Kawaki catches up on Boruto's stream. Basically, this chapter will be action and text heavy. Thanks, prayer emoji, best anime channel. Big up, one love, fam. So yeah, that honestly feels like that might be 2 chapters. And like that's really like 2.5 chapters. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I do think some stuff what you're saying, like if you do the Amado limiters and getting the bombshell from Amado, that's easy 10 pages. And like with action, because the way that Ikimoto does a lot of the paneling, it's very Dragon Ball-esque. I mean, the fights you're describing, like just one of those fights could be 15 pages right there. That's over half. So that's ambitious. If it comes out the way you're saying, I'm gonna be very impressed. Let's see. Josh Z says, I'm going to be bold and say the village will be destroyed by the time Team 7 returns. Wow. Even Siri said, I'm not sure about that. Okay, let's see. And the one who destroys will be Wow. That's right. He will get his first massive W. It's a little more long-term prediction, but I got a gut feeling I've had for... Okay, let's see. Okay. I wouldn't be mad at that. That's bold, like you said. Let's see. Kakashi copy that in one take. Chris Bell says, I know one thing, it's going to be a banger of a chapter. I agree with you. Let's see. Matthew Diaz says the fight. Oh, man. The fight is going to be brief, but we'll get the real one a chapter later. I kind of feel like that's the way it's going, and I don't want it to, but it's the start of a new volume. I could see that. Sarada is mentally out of it after the cat fight. Mitsuki uses Sage mode, but has trouble with Ryu. Everyone retreats for now to come up with a strategy. Koji tries to keep Boruto from getting involved because it's important for the future that he does. I think you're right. Patreon don't let me pin stuff. I think you're right. Like for all the discussion videos I do where, you know, like I'll like look at like a argument or something, and if I don't agree with a troll on thumbnail, I think this is the most accurate guess. I think this is it. Like if you put a pistol in my head and said predict the next chapter, this is what I would predict as being the most likely. I agree with this. That's why I fuck with you. Okay, let's see. Kakashi copy that in one take. Chris Bell says, forgot to add my theory. Yes, add your theory. Absolutely. Man, you slipping, dog. Let's see. December, Neji got wrapped around now, so you never know, someone could get that. I see what you did there, man. My man slipped in the bars. Let's see. Kakashi copy that and Chris take one. Bell says, what up, brother? What's your funniest moment of the day so far? The fact that I thought that the New York Giants might actually not make me want to hang myself while watching them play against the Baltimore Ravens. Oh man, I'm getting pissed off. I'm done. Can we just get Shedeur Sanders or Cam Ward, or can we just get a veteran quarterback? Like, I am tired of garbage quarterback play as a Giants fan. Like, I've had to suffer since 2011. I know we won the Super Bowl that year, but I've had to suffer since 2011 with the Giants not having an offensive line. Then when we finally get one, we have a quarterback in Daniel Jones who played like absolute dookie behind it. I think he got sacked 30 times, but 28 of them were on him. And then the line gets injured because Andrew Thomas is injured and Van Roden's injured, and I want to say Runyon, there's no depth behind it. When everybody was healthy, the line was good. Now it's like patchwork. The Giants are damn near about to make me break my sobriety streak. Let's see what we got over here on YouTube. What you gotta say? Let's see. Orochimaru PR says the manga is unpredictable. So many possibilities. We will see what happens in the last chapter of the year. My man said I ain't even gonna try and make the prediction because like Boruto's just been all over the place. I ain't mad at that. And that's really like the beauty of, following an ongoing series. You get to, do your predictions and do your discussions, and then the chapter comes out and you get a subversion expectations. The only time it's really a bad thing is when, and I've seen this with other communities, where people get so pissed off that headcanon that they came up with never came to pass. And I feel like when that happens, you've outgrown a series. So that's my opinion on that. Like, I've never been pissed off that something I wanted to happen never took place. You just enjoy the ride. Let's see, Rick Dog, and when you get pissed off like that, you're corny. Rick Dog 115 says, I think we get a flashback of Sarada and Sakura, with maybe Sakura giving Sarada her headband and giving her advice on what occurred in chapter 16. That would be interesting. Because I want to say Sarada's headband is still on her jacket. Like, I know she has one over her head, but I want to say she still has the headband that's sewed into her jacket. So that might be Sakura's. Or if you really want to go for like a plot twist, what if Kawaki got rid of the headband that Boruto gave him and she's wearing Boruto's headband? She's already wearing a jacket that goes to the store that Boruto shops at. It'd be funny if like Kawaki got rid of this man's headband. That'd be a different kind of petty, man. It's like, man, I sealed away your pants. I chased you out the village. I'm gonna kill you anyway. I have no intention of being a ninja. The hell with this headband, just throws it away and like Sarada picks it up. I would die laughing. Let's see, Kawaki and Amado interaction without limiters with Sumire mixed in. Remember, Sarada left and she works with Amado. She will be involved. I think you cooked there. Because we didn't see Kawaki get his limiters move last chapter. You got to see it this chapter, I think, or at least sometime in this volume. And when that happens, like, class rep would have to be there. Let's see, Team 7 and Sand Duo fight with the with the Shinju duos, with it leading to a serious injury or death to someone maybe calling out. I mean, you know, Sarutobi do have a tendency to die in every Naruto part. You know, they dodged a bullet in Boruto Part 1. You know, Hiruzen died in Part 1, and Part 2, it was awesome. I guess you could say in Part 3, Konohamaru's parents, because like in the Road to B one shot, we did learn that Konohamaru's parents used to be Anbu when they were alive, so that's new information we got about Sarutobi dying, so we can kind of see that. Let's see, Chakra says 6 bullet points. Let's see, dun. Sarada finally shows us her Mangekyo Sharingan in a fight with the Shinju. I think that happens. Not sure this chapter, but I think that happens. Number 2, while the attention is on the Sand Village, Jura shows up and the leaf. Oh, you got that right. 9 days in advance of the sneak peek. Good job. You're a good prognosticator. Number 3, Kawaki might follow Boruto to where Kashin Koji is. I could see that after he gets his limiters moved. I could see that. Okay, I think you're going 3 for 3 right now. Let's see, we might see a love talk / discussion between Ada and Sumire now that Sarada is not around. I can see that too, potentially 4 out of 4. Number 5, a flashback of Amado and his daughter. Very welcome if we get that. And Konohamaru's big W or L in the fight against the Shin. Okay, we know Konohamaru catching the L. Like, he catching the L, you know, because otherwise you're gonna have people screaming, power scaling don't make sense. You know, it just means Konohamaru got stronger. That's all it is. You know, there's just this tendency. I did in the Konohamaru is stronger than you think in Two Blue Vortex video. You know, there's this tendency where people want to kneecap characters and say, well, they can't be stronger than, say, Itachi. It's like, yo, Itachi's strong, but get the hell out of here. That's how shonen work. You know, I use the example in that video. I think of the fact that like Ikimoto takes inspiration from Dragon Ball, and you just look at Dragon Ball, like Super Saiyan was a really big power bar, super hyped up for about 100 chapters before we saw it. And then afterwards, 17, 18 came out of nowhere. People like Piccolo became stronger than Super Saiyans. Like, it just, that's what happens in shonen. So Konohamaru's leveled up. People don't want to hear it, but he's leveled up. How high? We don't know yet, but you know, it is what it is. Lovelace says, I don't know if you see this. Yeah, I saw it. Absolutely. Because you commented. Let's see. But one, you one of the best on YouTube and been with you for years. Grown AF right now. As F right now. 26. Man. How long you been watching, fam? Yo, I'm curious now, man. Let's see. It's been good to see another year. That's always a blessing, man. You know, 2024 has been a great year for me personally, but it's been a testing year as well. You know, so I understand you, man. I wish you well, and I wish everybody well going into the new year. Let's see, but I truly feel this chapter might focus on a flashback of Sarada, class up in Mitsuki trouble while dealing with the Kawaki lies and Team 7 training. That would be dope. I like that. I like that. With the last few pages we get being the big fight leading into the new year, small part of the chapter. I like that. Let's see. Ajani Burton 152 says, I'm a big fan from Jamaica. Okay, hey, shouts out to Jamaica, fam. Appreciate the support. All right. Let's see. Skull Crusher 5722. What you gotta say today? Both Shinju with temporary teleport to base. Okay. I guess to let Jura know. Okay, I can see that. He's in the library right now, but I think I see where you're going. Team 7 and Sand Shinobi will arrive at the Sand Village. Okay, so I think okay, I see where you went. Okay. More Sarada trying to process emotions because of what Sumire said. They will plan out a plan, and chapter ends with Shinju attacking. Somewhere in the chapter, we'll see Kawaki confronting Amado with Sumire there, and we'll see the elders try to initiate something. This is highly unlikely, but we might see some Himawari and Kurama screen. I think we're definitely going to see some Kurama and Himawari at some point. I definitely see that. That's too big of a unaddressed point. I see that. Let's see. Let's see. Maris Bobeda says, man, I almost said Marissa, man. I was thinking about a girl I met down there in Hawaii, man. Oh, man, yo. Let's see. Good times. Yeah. Said, I'm going out walking, right? It's freaking 8 p.m. at night, pitch black, and I'm going out walking. Because when I went down there, like, I wasn't completely alone because I was staying at a family member spot. I just magically had to go out walking at 9 o'clock a couple nights. Yo, I miss Hawaii, man. Yo. Okay, let's see. I think Konohamaru will have an important fight against Matsuri, and it will be spectacular. Mitsuki will try to hold Jura back while Konohamaru's fighting. Sarada, Yodo, and Araya will try to help Konohamaru and Mitsuki too. Okay, that sounds believable. I don't mind that right there. That sounds believable. I really want to see Matsuri fight. And not just I like the design. I really want to see the character fight a lot. Like I'm very intrigued by the character. Let's see. GODB Blitz says, "Yo, happy holidays! Happy holidays to you, my guy." I believe we will see Kawaki get his limiters taken off. If not, then in another chapter he will enter the battle with them already. I think that's the most likely. I really want to see him confront Amado though. We will see the fight with Matsuri versus Team 7 kickoff, and there will be a cliffhanger or someone entering the battle. Kawaki, Boruto, Ryu, or Jura are my guesses at the end of the chapter. There's a new challenger. That meme will definitely get made. We will see Boruto check in with Kashin Koji, and then he heads off to the Land of Wind. I mean, he's in the Land of Wind. Like, that's what a hideout is. I see what you're saying, though. And we might see Shikamaru planning or having me with the Elder's definitely gonna be on his ass. Like, not after what happened, they're gonna be on his ass. Ishia 4205 says, since the children of the Boruto series are caught up in power to Naruto's generation, Naruto and Sasuke finally get their power back. Yeah, I did a video on that, like Naruto and Sasuke power up and have them like on the cover with horns and everything, like, you know, memeing the situation. Like, as you guys know, if I meme the situation, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that they're gonna magically pop back up with brand new powers. Like, it goes against the narrative that you have established with Naruto's franchise. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail here because, again, I've already done a video. I want to say that video is like 22 minutes, so I would recommend checking that out. Because I address like a lot of different points there. As far as like the other part about the children having caught up with Naruto generation, like, you still got people now that say Sarada's weaker than Sasuke when Sasuke had the Mangekyo Sharingan. Like, there's just, for whatever reason, people, I get it. It's because you don't see as much DC focus and everything, Boruto's AP focus. And so you have to rely more on what the narrative's telling you. But yeah, we've long since had some characters, not all of them, but some of the characters have caught up to where their parents were and surpassed them. Not all of them. Let me restate that. Let's see. Enzo for Minto 2892 says, Konohamaru and Mitsuki will probably shine against the Shinju. Maybe we see mom and dad in the hands of Araya or Sasori himself. Sasori? You mean Ryu? I'm lost. Let's see. 508. I'm lost. Sasori. Where the fuck did Sasori come from? Like, you think about Yodo? Because like Yodo's a puppet man. Not Yodo. Araya. Well, you said Araya. Where did Sasori come from? Like I'm not even lying, right? Like, for a minute, I'm like, did Sasori show up in the manga and I missed it? I legit thought it. Yo, you stumped the hell out of me, man. Got me completely shaken. I mean that in a good way. I'm not poking fun at you. Like, this is what I mean. Like, the day you ever see me go on a live stream is the day I'm probably getting canceled. Because, my God, I have no filter. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Idiot moment. So, you're talking about Kankuro showing up. Because Kankuro has the Sasori puppet. Okay, now I see where you're going. Because I was like, man, where did Sasori come from? They use like Edo Tensei or something on him. Like, okay, I got what you're saying now. Like, man, had me like, man, it's wow. Hello. Let's see. We might see Matsuri debut wood style since Ryu can use irons. I think that's right. Because that character profile guide, everything else that was listed for the various characters, we've seen it. Boruto Purple Lightning, now we saw Boruto Purple Lightning. I'm just saying, I think you're right there. Maybe we see Sarada use Mangekyo because of it. I could see that. Let's see. Rising Form 3816 says, Mitsuki performs the best with the Saiyan siblings, pleasantly surprising. It's a time skip, so like they should just like have leveled up off screen, and that's obviously gonna lead to people bitching and moaning, but what else is new? Amado refuses to remove Kawaki's limiters until certain parameters are met. Okay, like I'm not gonna remove your limiters, so you put the Kama on the new Akibi clone. I can see that. And we get an update on Team 10. That will be a subversion of expectations. I don't think anybody's expecting an update on Team 10. I think you're the first person I saw even bring up Team 10. Let's see, one Kushina or Kushna. Ooh, I'm not reading today. Let's see, Naruto Unsealed and coming back with insane power. The same way Goku was killed by Cell and didn't age in the underworld and trained to come back with Super Saiyan 3. If that happens, I will eat crow. I will eat crow, and I'll even take it a step further, right? Like if Naruto comes back with a new transformation and is stronger than he was when he had Burial Mode. That's the qualifier. He's stronger than he was when he had Burial Mode. I will put up a list of charities and I'll let you guys vote, and I'll donate $1,000 to whatever charity you guys have. Like from whatever that list is. Like I know one of them is going to be a dementia charity because what happened to my grandmother a couple years ago. Like so I feel that confident. Like it's like I don't think Naruto's gonna surpass Burial Mode Naruto. I don't think it's gonna get a new form that goes over that power level. But we'll see. Let's see. M141KH2 says we definitely need a mixture of flashbacks, maybe to training to current fighters, Sarada and Mitsuki and them showing this combat, and training combat like Boruto did with the major plot twist or subversion thing. I wouldn't be mad. Like Ikimoto's been pleasantly mixing in some of the flashbacks, so I wouldn't be mad at that. And it's the start of a new volume, so I really wouldn't be mad. Let's see. Ando, I'm gonna do two more. So Ando and Skinny Eat Wolf. I'm gonna do you guys, and then we'll cut off here. Let's see. I think they're gonna try to start off big. They are going to have a short debrief, trying to get clued in on abilities they might have. They will either start off flashy or big. Flashy if they expect a long fight so they conserve energy. Big if they're trying to kill him as quickly as possible. Then letting someone go big so they can stay behind and rest. If Sarada does have spirit weapons of her uncle, then she can't use them until she can find that would be interesting. It's like say she has Tosca Blade, but Koji would have seen it. That'd be interesting. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Let's see, Skinny Eat World 95, man. Yo, I big time appreciate you, man. I see you on Naruto Explained, and I see you on Anime Explained. And hopefully when I start uploading on the One Piece channel like the regular videos like you see on Anime Explained. Hopefully I see you over there as well. Let's see, Mitsuki and Konohama are going to get dropped at first, then pull out some Team 7 magic to kick Shinju. That's an appropriate way to end it. End that off on a positive note, because like I can see that, you know, like it's like the false finish. I can see that. That's a wrestling term where you think that it's over but it isn't. I can see that, you know, the reversal of fortunes, to use a Naruto OST term. So I wouldn't be mad at that, man. But yeah, like this was a good response. Like there were 117 comments. I'm gonna go through and read the rest of these, and we got 18 on YouTube. I got to get a few more Q&As done. I got to do one for Patreon, and I got to go back to what we had from the 9th anniversary Q&A. So you should definitely expect that. The chapter review will be out. It's looking like, if we don't get the spoilers, it might be a couple days after the official release. So I do thank you guys for your patience and understanding. But as always, guys, thank you so much for your support. It means more to me than you guys know. And even though I did not answer your question here, I do read every comment, and I think that should be pretty obvious, because if you look down in like the comment section, I usually reply to a lot of them. So I just can't reply to every comment because what YouTube does, you know, I got a channel deleted because I literally commented on every, I think I commented like 3,000 replies in one day, and YouTube is like, there's no way a human actually did it. It's like, no, MF, I really did it. And they shut my channel down because they said it was a bug. Not a bug, but a, what they call it? Spider or something. They said it was a bot. That's what it was. They said it was a bot. And they had to like manually review because I was responding to every single comment. So it's one of those things, like I moderate it, but I do go through and read every comment because it's great. It's great feedback. You know, most people, you know, my size do not read the comments, you know, from what I've talked to. But I like to do it because it's great feedback, man. But thank you guys so much for your support. As I said at the start of the video, if we have leaks, then the chapter review will be up on the day of the release. If not, then the review will be up on a couple days after. But as always, I am just humbled that you guys have supported me here on the channel. And I thank you for a great 2024. And I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday if you guys celebrate like the holidays coming up. So, but we still got content coming for the rest of this. We still got content coming for the rest of the year though.